Cambridge International Examinations. Mathematics. Paper 1, Pure Mathematics 1. Answer all questions. You must show all necessary working. No marks will be given for unsupported answers from a calculator. The total mark for this paper is 75. The following points, A, B, C, D, and E, lie on the curve y equals to f of x. Part A, complete the table to show the gradients of CE and DE. And then part B. You can pause now and try the work and come back later to check your answers. Welcome back. What we have here, if we look at C is 1.5, 7.75. E is 2 and 9. So if we call the first points x1, y1, x2, y2, and we're going to use this formula, m is equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So the gradient of CE, 9 minus 7.75 divided by 2 minus 1.5. And that gives you 1.25 over 0.5, which is 2.5. So you fill that in the table, 2.5. Now we have D, 1.9, 8.79, and E, 2, 9. We label as x1, y1, x2, y2. You can always swap them and call this x2, y2, x1, y1. And we have gradient of DE, 9 minus 8.79 divided by 2 minus 1.9. And that gives you 2.1. And you write that in the table, 2.1. Part B, state what the values in the table indicate about the value of f dash of 2. So f dash of 2 is 2. So I went to buy a camouflage tent the other day. I couldn't find any. Question number 2. The functions f and g are defined by, and that's f and that's g. Solve the equation f inverse of x equals to gf of x. F of x is 3x plus 2. So we replace f of x with y. So instead of f of x, we will add y. So y is equal to 3x plus 2. We make x the subject. So to make x the subject, plus 2 goes to the left, it becomes minus 2. Times 3 goes to the left, it becomes divided by 3. So x is y minus 2 divided by 3. Now we swap x and y. So x goes there and y goes there. We swap them. So y is equal to x minus 2 over 3. And this y represents the f inverse of x. So your f inverse of x is x minus 2 over 3. So this represents the f inverse of x. So we got f of x is 3x plus 2. G of x is 4x minus 12. So gf of x means we get f of x and replace x in g. So we'll take 3x plus 2 and replace the x in 4x minus 12. So it becomes 4 times 3x plus 2 minus 12. Remove the bracket. 4 times 3 is 12 That gives you 12x. 4 times 2 is 8 minus 12. 8 minus 12 is minus 4. So GF of x is 12x minus 12. So we know F inverse of x and we know GF of x. We put the two together, make them equal to each other. So x minus 2 over 3 is equals to 12x minus 4. Multiply by 3 on the left and multiply by 3 on the right. So if we take 3 to that side, 3 times 12 is 36, and 3 times 4 is 12. Now we have 36 comes to the left, it becomes x minus 36, and minus 2 goes to the right, it becomes plus 2. So x minus 36 is equals to minus 12 plus 2. Minus 35x is equals to minus 10. You divide by minus 35, so x equals to minus 10 divided by minus 35, it gives you 2 over 7. So your answer for x is 2 over 7. Another way is if you are using the Casio graphics calculator, you use this function solve n. Using that solve n, you would enter the f inverse of x. You enter that on the left side, f inverse of x equals to gf of x, and you press execute and press exit, and then you get 2 over 7. So you see the answer is 2 over 7, 2 over 7. But doing it like this on the calculator will check your answer for you, but you need to show the working in your exams. So it's very important to show your working in an exam to get full marks. A thief broke into my house last night. He started searching for money, so I woke up and searched with him. An arithmetic progression has first term 7. The n term is 84, and the 3nth term is 245. Find the value of n. First term, a, is 7. Second term, because it's arithmetic sequence, second term is a plus d. Third term is a plus 2d. Fourth term is a plus 3d. N term is a plus n minus 1d. And it says the n term is equals to 84. 3nth term is a plus 3n minus 1d. Be very careful you put the 3n because it's a 3n term. A plus 3n minus 1d equals to 245. Here is the n term, we put n there. Here is 3n term. So now we have first term is 7. So a is 7. So if we put a is 7 plus n minus 1d equals to 84, we can minus 7 on both sides. We'll have n minus 1d equals to 77. We can call that equation 1. Using this 3n term, if we minus 7 from the right hand side, 245 minus 7, it gives us 238. So 3n minus 1d is equals to 238, so equation 2. You got two equations, equation 1 and equation 2. How do you solve it? You can divide equation 1 divided by equation 2, and the d will cross out. So after the d has been cancelled, you can cross multiply. So n minus 1 times 238 and 77 times 3n minus 1. So that's cross multiply. And you remove the bracket 238 times n minus 238 times 1. 77 times 3 is 231n, and 77 times minus 1 is minus 77. Put all the n's on the left-hand side, like terms together. So plus 231n comes to the left, it becomes minus 231n. Minus 238 goes to the right, it becomes plus 238. So that would subtract, you get 7n is equals to 161. And you divide by 7, n is equals to 23. So we wanted to find the value for n, we put 23. You can use your graphics calculator and use that solve n function, and you put n minus 1 over 3n minus 1 on the left, and you put equals to 77 over 238 on the right. And when you press solve, execute, it gives you 23. So this gives you the answer in your calculator to check your work, but you need to show this working in an exams. Why does ice cream always get invited to the party? Because it's cool. A curve has equation y equals to f of x. It is given that f dash of x is equals to this expression, and f of 3 is equals to 1. Find f of x. So we've got f dash of x. We want to integrate, do integration. In order to do integration, we have to prepare the function to integrate it. The x plus 6 square root is in the denominator. So we change the square root to the power half, and we have to take it all to the top, to the numerator. We have to take it to the top. So the plus half goes to the numerator, it becomes minus a half. And the x squared goes to the numerator, it becomes x to the minus 2. Now you have prepared it to look like that. Now you can integrate. So when you integrate f dash of x, integral of f dash of x, you get f of x. And you integrate the right-hand side. So when you integrate, you add 1 to the power, minus a half plus 1, it will give you a half. And you divide by that new power, you divide by the half. Add 1 to the power, minus 2 plus 1, it gives you minus 1. And you divide by the minus 1. So you have 2 bracket x plus 6 to the power half minus 6 over x plus c. We bring down this to the denominator, so it's 6 over x. Now they told us that f of 3 is equals to 1. Since we have got f of x, f of 3 means we put 3 for x. So put x is 3, and that will give us 1. So f of x is 1, and x is 3. So have 1 equals to 2 bracket x 3 plus 6 to the power half minus 6 over 3 plus c. Solving that, 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 to the power half is 3. And 3 plus 6 is 9. And then you have 6 divided by 3 is 2. And when you solve it, you will get c to be minus 3. So you've got c is minus 3. Now you can write f of x as 2 bracket x plus 6 to the power half minus 6 over x minus the 3. 3 is the constant of integration. And that's your answer for f of x.